Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel DIY Savvy Mommy, and welcome if you are new here. I'm Kshitij and I love making cute crafts, art, home decor and lifestyle videos. And in today's video, I'm sharing 5 very pretty and easy modern farmhouse style DIYs, and I'm sure you'll like all of them. And also, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do consider subscribing and hit the like button if you enjoyed today's video. So let's get started. For the first DIY, I wanted to make this cute sweet home sign, and for that I took a corkboard and glued some garden nameplates on top of it. Next, I took a wooden house and I glued it to one corner of the board. And this wooden house comes with a little test tube kind of thing that majorly looks like a chimney of the house, and you can use this to put flowers or whatever you feel like. I really like this cute house. And then once the house was glued, I painted a black line on one corner of the board like so. Then I cut some small yellow flowers with the help of a paper puncher, and I glued the flowers on top of the board, and also I glued some little pearls on top of the flowers to make it look really 3D. Then I created a little garden using some green acrylic paint. I painted tiny leaves and grass out of the green acrylic paint to make this entire thing look like a fence and a garden just near the fence. Next, I took 3 pistachio shells and painted them in blue, pink and yellow, and I wanted to make little birds out of them. So I glued these pistachio shells on top of the black line that I had drawn earlier, and then with the help of the same chalk paint, that is the blue, yellow and the pink, I made the tails of the bird like so. For making the sky, I wanted to make something really abstract. So I wanted to make abstract sky and clouds, and for that I glued that masking tape on top of the corkboard like so. Once the entire design for the masking tape was complete, I started painting the abstract sky with the clouds in the color blue and white. That means blue is the sky and white are the clouds. I let the paint dry for around 2 hours, and once it was completely dry, I tried pulling out the tape very gently, and this is how my abstract sky is being revealed. Finally, I glued the Scrabble tiles on top and in the words "Sweet Home" and put some flowers into the chimney of the house. And this is how my sweet little sweet home DIY turned out with my abstract sky and clouds. I hope you like it. It turned out really adorable. I really liked it. Today I'm participating in the Friend Friday Hop hosted by the very talented Heidi Sonboul. I have linked Heidi's channel in the description box below, and we are hopping from one channel to the other until we complete an entire circle and reach the first crafters video. The link to the next crafter is given down in my description box and you can check out, and also do check out all the other channels participating. That means once you click on one crafter's channel, you can go down to the description box and click the link for the next crafter, and this will help you to get amazing DIY inspirations. Moving on to my second DIY, I made a small organizer out of wooden crates, and for that I took two wooden crates and painted them with white acrylic paint. Next, I took a napkin which had these really nice and fun beverage signs on it, and I wanted to cut the coffee and tea signs that were on it two size according to the crate size, and then I glued all these little fun signs on top of the crate with the help of Mod Podge, or you can also use decoupage glue. For the sides also I did the same thing, and I also cut out the handles with the help of an X-Acto knife, and then I glued the napkins also to the base of the crate. I painted the insides of the crate too with white acrylic paint. And this is how my first organizer crate looks for the coffee, cappuccino, cocoa and other drinkable stuff looks like. Similarly, I made another crate and this was for the tea. I made one for coffee and one for tea, and I used the entire same method. First I colored the crate with the white acrylic paint on front and also inside, and then I cut out small letters that were mentioned like tea time and herbal tea and all these kind of things. So basically this crate is for keeping tea, and I put these little signs with the help of Mod Podge. And this is how my second cute tea organizer looks. This looks so chic and polished, and no one can say that I have just glued napkin on top of it, and also on the base I glued the napkin so that the entire crate is complete. I had a great time making this cute organizer, and I think now my coffee and teas are going to have a great time in this cute and chic organizers. I think they look great on my coffee and tea station. For the third DIY, I made a rustic and vintage looking wooden flower box, and this is really easy peasy to make. And for that, I took a wooden crate and some wooden beads, and I started gluing these beads to the crate like so. I love daisy flowers so much, and April being the birth month for daisies, I think this was a great idea to make a daisy flower box. And I made the beads look like wooden daisies. And recently, I also made a daisy wreath out of wine corks in my previous videos. So I shall link that also in my description box in case you want to check that out too. And I wanted a wooden finish for this box, that's why I did not paint either the crate or the beads. So this is how my wooden daisies are looking, and once the box was complete, I decorated it with some hydrangea and lavender flowers, and this is how it looks great as a side table or a coffee table decor. For the fourth DIY, I made a boho planter, and this was so elegant looking and very easy to make. And to make it, I took a white garden planter, some jute twine, burlap cloth, and some pearls. I started with gluing the jute twine on top of the planter around 4 times so that it is slightly thick. Then I took a strip of burlap cloth along with fringe and I glued it on top of the planter to cover all the four sides. I cut this fringe from the bottom portion of the burlap cloth and then I glued both the pieces together like so. Once the burlap cloth and the fringe were glued together, I glued the burlap cloth to the planter to cover all the four sides. Finally, I glued some pearls on top of the planter on the burlap cloth to make it look more classy, boho chic and farmhouse style. This boho planter is looking so cute and so adorable and was so easy to make. I styled this planter near my balcony and it looks super chic and this was way easy to make. For the fifth and final DIY, I made a super simple yet stylish candle holder out of wooden beads. I took a small pillar candle and some wooden beads that I had colored in the color white with white acrylic paint, and then I started gluing the beads along the circumference of the candle like so. I glued the beads to cover an entire circle for the candle, and once the circle was complete, I started gluing the next round of beads on top of the previous layer, and similarly I created two, that means double layer of beads on top of each other. For the third and final layer of the candle holder and to cover the holes of the beads, I glued small white pearls to the sides and then glued the beads sideways. And this is how my super easy and elegant beads candle holder turned out. I hope you liked today's video and enjoyed the hop. Don't forget to hop on to the next crafter I've mentioned in the description box below and also in the pinned comment. If you enjoyed today's video, hit the like button and subscribe to my channel, and I shall see you all very soon with a new video, and till then, happy crafting.